Like,
We're here to be the Council of Comics, which means that we're an open and inclusive community. And maybe that means not being so inclusive to people who are less inclusive. But we're here about inclusivity. Right, Joseph?
Huh?
We're an inclusive group.
Relatively.
I can use that part though, right?
you can use that.
Yes.
Can I use that part?
Yes.
That's okay?
That sounds good, yes.
All right. Captain America, Brave New World.
Was it brave or new?
Hey everybody, it's me Josh, and you're watching Council of Comics.
I consider it brave. I don't know about being new.
No.
Yeah, the new part of it is a little bit, suspect on the new.
I thought it was a good movie, mid Marvel, but it definitely wasn't the worst movie Marvel ever made.
No, of course not. But,
yeah.
you know, our bar has been so high. I just, you know, we needed a break. We needed a big break. We never got a big break. The biggest break we had was whatever came out last, which was what? Between the Marvels and Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah.
our big break.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and everybody loved
Which was
Deadpool
only
versus
like,
Wolverine.
which was only like a 6-month period, maybe 8-month period.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
oh, we have to wait 8 months. I mean, honestly, I
And
would
it
have been
was
like, yo, y'all need to wait like 18 months
Because
to
didn't
like
we get
suffer
like
a little bit.
Didn't we get the Echo Show in there? So it
The
wasn't-
Echo Show got
Yeah.
squeezed
Yeah,
in.
so it wasn't quite that big of a break.
Listen,
No.
I insist that we are living through a type of burnout, and everybody's kind
Superhero
of,
fatigue.
yeah, everyone's kind of like in a denial about it, but like I think it's really here.
I think
It's
it's
here.
like, all right, being honest, I think it's like out of all 4 Captain Americas, this one sits at like.
Yeah, it's not the best of the
yeah, no,
Captain
it's
Americas.
sadly the
Yeah.
weakest.
It is like the.
But it's
weekend.
like-
All the performances were good.
the
acting
performances
was
were
great.
good. Yeah,
Harrison Ford was great. Sam Mackie was great. I didn't like the Black Widow.
I mind her.
I
Sabra, I
was
thought
a
Sabra
fan
was
of her.
okay.
I was a fan.
Considering
I don't-
they rewrote her character,
I feel
she's
like-
nothing like she is in the
Mhm.
comic book, so I was like, okay.
and I feel like she should have had a really cool fight scene.
Yeah,
in
she had that
and-
little mini whole
and
scene.
it wasn't really like a.
And it was a
But
whole scene.
But it was the same
Yeah.
thing we've seen from Black Widow.
It's from
You know what
Black
I
Widow,
mean?
dude. It's the
Yeah.
same thing we've seen from Daredevil, the TV series.
So I
Like,
was like, oh, you guys could.
And that's I think a big complaint is a lot of this you've seen like one of the best action move scenes is he's flying around this Falcon and if you've seen like an Iron Man movie you've seen it that's like one of the best action scenes, and then Hulk is probably like the second best action scene.
How did he catch the flagpole?
Oh, he has the booster.
yeah, it's the booster.
And the
How did he
backpack.
catch with his measly
Hey, come on,
Human
that suit,
hand.
that suit
Wait, you've
is
seen it?
armored.
no, I've seen that scene.
Uh,
Yeah, I've seen because I saw the last fight. No, the suit is armored. It's not vibranium armor. It's still
Yeah,
armored.
no,
but
it's
he
not.
no,
has.
it's vibranium.
It's vibranium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his hands, his
gloves.
fingerless gloves are vibranium.
Who did the fight? Who did that? That he caught it?
That was the Hulk. That
The Hulk did that?
Yeah.
He caught the Hulk there?
yes. Now I know how he was holding it back with his jet. That I understand. But he caught that.
Yeah.
That was weird.
You know what? I mean, like, this part is like vibranium coated, so like maybe.
Maybe. We're making excuses now.
I mean, well, I'm saying the biggest armor in this movie was plot armor.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's also for sure. Okay.
If you're looking for something that's
Groundbreaking.
groundbreaking, this is not it. If you're
Or
look-
return to form, right? It's not
If
return.
you're
to
looking
form.
for something that's a little more grounded, despite the Red Hulk and the leader stuff, it is pretty grounded.
Yeah, it is very grounded. It's not. It takes itself seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that the leader's design changed because of the reshoots. Is that true?
I don't care. He looked great.
No, I just didn't know because apparently the
I
original
don't
look
know.
was his traditional long head look, and
He's
Pushed
still
the
pretty.
actor pushed for the prosthetics and
Okay.
everything to look like that because he said he didn't want to do CGI because he felt more like the monster with the prosthetics on.
Cool.
And he shot all those scenes twice, he said.
And good for him. That all these years later, and he could still
Yeah.
act his ass
Oh
off.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, the leader was the leader.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect anything else from him than what he did. I like the Red Hulk. He didn't do anything that was new for Hulk.
I like the plot of the Red Hulk.
Yeah,
that was
like
good.
Harrison Ford did his thing. Like he came in and we forgot. Well, you don't forget about the other actor, but he's Ross. He's Thunderbolt Ross, and he makes you believe he's Thunderbolt Ross. And you feel the reason why he's doing everything is because back in the Incredible Hulk movie, remember his daughter said, "I'll never want you to speak to me again as your daughter." Da, da.
Yes.
She literally hasn't talked to him for like 20 years.
Oh,
So he's trying to get her back in his life. And he ends up going to the leader to help him in that way. But
We all know what the price of help is from supervillains.
yeah, I mean, that's the only plot point. Like, you went to the leader for help, and you didn't think that he was gonna do something.
Well, because he was manipulating him for all these years.
yeah,
You know, he found him and kept him as a pet project. Make me cool stuff. You
he
know,
gave him more. He put more gamma in him than what he had before.
I
yes,
guess,
to
like, a
complete
big
the process.
plot point is like the Celestial from Eternals.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
adamantium.
Yeah, they're finding adamantium in that, and I figured like they would have like a Wolverine hint or something like that, like at the end of this, but that.
Well, I don't.
So it's going to be a slow drip.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it is the slowest drip.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
slowest, because the end credit scene, and I mean end
Hey,
credit
really?
scene.
You dropped the ball in the end credit scene.
Yeah. It was
Like you could have you could have shown us like like Canada's secret base. It just like
Yeah, sure.
left it at that. Like
you could have shown us Alpha Flight and got us all buzzed on the weirdest thing ever. And be like, all right, Alpha Flight
could-
is signed.
You could have had the leader say something besides what he said. Like, he could have said, like, "You're not ready for the doom that's coming for this Earth." You know what I mean? But instead, he doesn't even like give you any words or anything. He's just
No,
like,
he's like, wait till you have to protect this world from the others.
from the others. And I was like, "That's it." I was like, "No," but that was not worth sitting through to the end.
I mean, there was that Spider-Man one where Captain America gives you the lecture about
But there was
patience.
other ones though. That wasn't just the only one though. That was a throw off. This was the only one.
I don't know. I don't think this is the worst one. But
Besides,
it wasn't great.
besides that, Sam Wilson is Captain America. I thought he proved himself.
I liked how they
Yeah.
didn't have Chris Evans in it.
Yeah,
Like,
he
like
proved
that was
himself. to be
because
Captain America.
I wasn't like sold that wasn't gonna happen. And
No, I'm very happy we didn't get any Chris Evans. Because
And
that just
and
would've
he's very
taken
good with the
away.
wings. Like, the wings are made of vibranium. They have a skill set with them that's amazing. He showed that he could fight the Hulk with the wings.
The special effects actually look good.
Yeah. So he has the line in there. I should have took the serum.
Yep.
I still think he should take the serum,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Bucky's in it for a second.
Bucky's in it for a minute.
They're getting like it would have been cool there again, like a fight
Is
scene with
Bucky trying to run for...
Yeah,
Yeah,
running
I
for
was like-
Congress.
He's running
I
for
was just
Congress.
like... And all I'm thinking is, how is this going to work with Thunderbolts? This is a very interesting, pin
well,
drop.
supposedly in Thunderbolts, he's already been elected as a congressman.
Can you imagine? It's like... Congressman Barnes takes to the streets with this ragtag team of alleged heroes.
I'm hoping Thunderbolts is better than this.
Yeah.
Listen.
It can't be on the same level. To me, it has to be a little bit better.
Listen, I like the energy that Thunderbolts has on the table so far, so I'm hoping for the best.
We'll see.
There's a lot of hope. But again, Thunderbolts is not supposed to be a groundbreaking tour de force either. So let's just hope it's a fun
If
movie.
anything, I
just
felt
looks
like
like
they might have
Suicide
tried to play it.
You
like
know,
a
every
little
time
bit.
somebody says that, my stomach turns in knots.
It's like Suicide Squad.
They might have tried to play it a little overly safe with Captain America, so there isn't like a big risk. Like they didn't
Yeah.
really.
Thunderbolts has more risk. Any of those characters can be killed off, I mean, essentially. So, like, there is that risk. Also, I am... That is,
Like the Suicide Squad.
yeah, I know. If you would just stop long enough to kill my desire to hit you with a shoe, then we can proceed.
So basically, Captain America wraps up a lot of plot points that were lingering
For years.
for years, which is good. You got those out of the way.
There's
Doesn't
still
really
some
move
that are lingering,
forward in
right?
any way.
Hey, we still have the leader, so, like,
Yeah.
other things can happen. By the way, this is, like, the most Hulk movie that didn't have a Hulk ever. I was so thrown by that. I
It
was
was
like,
supposed to be setting up World War Hulk, but then reshoots and everything.
that's
changes
another thing. I
game.
feel like this movie had a whole bunch of dangling plot points, and then they remained dangling, and we just kept on going.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dangling out there from the MCU.
And not
in
the
general.
fun kind, right, Joseph? Not the fun kind.
Not the fun kind.
Like,
What's a World War Hulk supposed to be? Is it supposed to be a Disney Plus thing, or is it supposed to
No,
be...
it should be an
it's
actual
supposed
movie
to be
because
a movie.
in 20... Wait, the Hulk rights have reverted back to Marvel.
Okay.
No, Universal still has a percentage on it. That's why they haven't done anything.
Ain't that okay? Even if it's a percentage, I mean, it still can't be what it was.
But it's
before.
literally they can't do it unless Universal says.
That's
they
crazy.
should do like Planet Hulk first, right? I guess they kind
They
of
did Planet Hulk.
Kind of
already.
did.
Well, they
yeah.
did a fake Planet
Yeah, they
Hulk.
did a fake Planet Hulk.
Then they kicked the ball to that rando kid Hulk
Yeah, all right.
that they really need to fix.
I think after Secret Wars, the first stories are going to be World War Hulk and X-Men. Those are going to be the main stories.
War Hulk in it. Yeah.
Because X-Men's gonna be it. And expect Hugh Jackman to return as Wolverine.
Well, for Secret Wars, but that should be it.
Expect him to return after Secret Wars too.
That's disgusting. Can you really? That man is going to be 100. He's going to be
He's right in
100.
the movie.
I know,
He's
but
gonna
like,
be doing
but
it till
we-
he's 90.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Do you actually want it? Because
No,
I
don't
don't.
want it. I don't want it.
I want it until they can prove they can do another Wolverine.
I'm just saying, if you don't give anyone a chance,
Daniel Radcliffe's coming in hot.
I believe that. That man, that man has been petitioning for Wolverine so
Yeah,
hard,
really?
and he's got. Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was a fan thing.
he even had Sandra Bullock be like, "Yo, I think he should be Wolverine."
Hmm.
He's comic accurate size,
He is.
and he can actually act. Those are two things.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, he's a very good actor.
Yeah.
He's a very good actor.
Listen,
Who
there
was
are
the other one?
much more
everybody wanted?
horrifying people that could play Wolverine. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I keep wanting Taron Egerton, but everyone just keeps steamrolling over me every time I mention him. He's wonderful.
These guys are not big enough for me. Like,
How you mean big enough? Wolverine is this freaking size.
No,
He's
I
shorter
don't-
than him.
I don't mean height wise.
You don't need big. You don't need big. Who was Hugh Jackman before X-Men? Who was he?
He was pretty skinny.
Yeah, he was a skinny
talking about
dude.
comic book accuracy, and then you're like, but we don't need it. Like you just said you need
No,
it. Now
you
you
said
say you don't need
big,
it.
and I'm like, but I thought you said star big. I didn't think you meant physical big.
Well, I mean like stocky.
So who-
Taron Egerton is freaking ripped. I don't know what else you want.
Like Star-wise big. Who would you like to see do Wolverine?
I don't see who could do it. I don't know who could do it. Honestly, I would say Henry Cavill's the closest thing that could.
The Cavalry.
He looked good as Wolverine.
Yeah, that
He
he
looked
did.
really good as Wolverine.
Honestly,
I gotta say, Age of Apocalypse, Hugh Jackman was so freaking sexy. That was just like glam. That was just like glam.
when he had the
Now.
helmet on.
No, when
No,
he's
Age
just
of
the
Apocalypse.
Age of
He
Apocalypse
got
with
his
the,
hand
you
cut
know,
off.
yeah, he's got and the hair and everything. I was like, oh my goodness, oh,
Yeah.
this is a great photo shoot day.
All right, we'll end it on that. Thank you guys.
Who's your Wolverine? Leave it in the comments.
Okay.
Who's it? Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito?
You're
Accurate.
sick. You're sick.
Accurate.
Sick.
Ben Affleck.
They petitioned for a long time ago. Clint Eastwood was thought of to be Wolverine at one point.
No, not Clint Eastwood.
Yes, way long ago.
The original Clint
before
Eastwood?
What about Tom
before
Hardy?
the MCU.
I thought Tom Hardy would be a good.
Tom Hardy?
He would be a good one too.
Right.
I thought he'd
Tom
be
Hardy.
amazing. He could do everything.
Well, he's too busy being a mediocre Venom.
I can feel the energy flow. So intense how the energy glow. When my energy low, that's when my enemies show. I let my enemies know. I take my enemy's soul and burn my enemy's gold. Yeah, hit tricks amazing. Spider-Man villain. Clark Kent, Bruce Wayne, all the same villains. Jokers, goblins, Luther's the president. Catwoman, let the venom in. I'm dealing with these penguins that want me to kneel before Zod. It's a job for Castle. Through roads like a war machine to find Destro's castle. Xavier schools filled with fools, teaching young boys how to misuse the powers with which we all fuse. America's frozen in ice. Wonder Woman's disappeared into the night. So Wonder Girl wanders through the years, wondering why no one can explain the tears. Causing havoc, seduced by Madeline, lost in limbo with magic. Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes?